Hi, it's Ken Christian. I'm sitting outside of one of my very favorite places in Sacramento. It's a Saturday morning that's a bit breezy, and so the outside table is okay. You may hear a little wind noise, but this favorite place is Ginger Elizabeth chocolate, and I have picked up an exquisite vanilla bean toffee almond dessert bar to take with me. And here is an amazing macaron. I spent a lot of time searching down good macaron when I lived in Paris, and this Sacramento establishment, Ginger Elizabeth Chocolates, does a job that is the equal of what I had in Paris. And a macaron, which is nothing like a macaroon, is an amazing thing to have. And it's, as I said, breezy this morning. I'm going to pan upward so you'll see that the umbrella table here, the umbrella on it, is moving around, and across the street, trees are kind of rock and rolling. But I came down here because I have been thinking a lot about a post I did recently, and that post was on the question of whether it's ethical for you not to seek the very best for yourself. In other words, I was posing this whole issue of how we can forget that the person whose needs we can most easily meet is that person that is us. And if we don't meet our needs, including our need to express ourselves creatively and quality, then are we really being ethical? And so I wanted to come down here because Ginger Elizabeth started this establishment about, I think, nearly 3.5 years ago. And I'm looking inside. You can see the reflection on the outside, but I'm just looking in to show you what you can see. I'm going to actually open the door here. Ginger is here today, but she's very, very busy because there's an event called Second Saturday that's like an art crawl where the streets get almost closed down in Sacramento and people go around seeing and being seen. And she's doing an ice cream social today, and that's her over in the corner. And I'm going to move in and see if I can actually speak to her. When Ginger started this place, she wasn't. This is going up on YouTube, dear. When Ginger started this place, she wasn't absolutely sure that Sacramento was ready for it. I am. It's going up to YouTube. Anyway, it's a fantastic place, and it's because her sense of ethics says that she has to produce something that is absolutely the best, or she doesn't want her name on it. And that's the way I think we need to be, because it's an ethical way for us to be with others, but it's the most ethical way to treat ourselves, in fact. If we begin to say that everything we do, we want it to meet a kind of quality standard, then it goes all the way down to the cappuccino, which I just took a sip of, and it expresses itself in whatever we do. Now I'm going to switch around so you can see me for a minute. I have no idea where this camera's really pointing because you don't get to look at yourself on the backside. But Ginger's an inspiration, and I find it to be an inspiration when people do things as artisans, as people devoted to their craft and doing things one-off. This is a theme that I mentioned a little bit last week in a video when I was walking outside. various things. But on a Saturday morning like this one, where it's a little cooler for Sacramento because of the breeze, I'm still enjoying sitting outside. I have a little jacket on just to break the wind a bit. And this question on a Saturday morning, which is the time of relaxation anyway, but I have a couple of projects that I'm doing, taping video for my Breakout Year Academy. And if you didn't see it, yesterday Matthew Peters interviewed me, and I really enjoyed talking to Matthew. He's devoting himself to as much excellence as possible in creating great videos to teach people how to get their message out and how to put up videos on YouTube with their little iPhone cameras, which is what I'm using this morning to shoot this. And he has saved me so much energy, and I'm so grateful for having connected with him, because it's a much better product that comes when you're doing something that you can rely on. And you know, if you've watched this series at all, I've had some experiences where it's been difficult to do that. In the end, at times, the quality wasn't what I would have liked, but I had an ethical dilemma. I had made a promise and a commitment that I needed to keep, and I decided in favor of keeping it. And sometimes we have to make those kinds of decisions. But I knew that the ethical thing was to get the message out, and the message is even more important than the quality of your video. And my message was about keeping commitments at that point, and now it's about being able to talk to you about topics that mean something to me and share with you, but also continue to keep my commitment. Okay, great to talk to you. This is day 40 of my YouTube. It's kind of an epic day. Okay, I hope your day, you make it an epic for you by doing it with the very best quality. Even the leisure activities you choose, do them fully. Let's not do anything half-assed today, okay? That's my advice for today. To me too.